want to record us? Clayton's recording. I see you there.
Oh, shithead.
To be legit, if we're gonna do that, I gotta go pee before we start the next episode.
When love and war, worlds collide, what gets shorter? Like I know I'm dying. Is it true what they say? Words can be weapons, and if it is, everybody stop stepping. I got my hands in my pocket and avenge in the locket, and saying go with me.
What the hell?
Yo,
Hey!
I'm just watching a music video, War of Change.
I become so numb, I can feel you.
You'll be much more than this.
So much more of it. Okay, so we do it on one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2. For real. 3, 2, 1.
Who did it on 2?
So, welcome back to the Tide Podcast, episode 2. Woo!
Frozen Valentine's Day.
Tide Pad Cast.
Tide Padcast?
iPad cast.
You may as well call it the Tampax Cast. That's exactly what it makes me think of.
Very intriguing and philosophical at the same time.
How is that
Nonsensical.
philosophical?
Oh, you missed the last part. Nonsensical. Put that in front of everything.
Nonsensically, wisdom philosophical. I forgot
Yes.
the other word. So, welcome back, everybody. How are you all doing?
No, we were waiting for the audience to respond. I feel like we might be waiting for a while.
I was waiting on you guys. I was asking how you guys are since we're finally back.
Oh, how we are.
Episode.
Same as last time, man. Same as last time.
So tired, depressed, and lonely, right?
Yes.
Let us all take a moment of silence for our depression. Anyways, so what have you
That was quick.
guys all been up to in this long time since our last recording?
I fixed my cars. They had a couple issues with their stuff. And then I also, did absolutely nothing because it's been 10 minutes.
What
That's a
is
secret.
it good for? Absolutely nothing.
So, we have some amazing topics to talk about since it's been so long. The Frozen
Yes,
2 trailer.
Random side note, I just unlocked a new character.
Woohoo!
If it doesn't look like Elsa, shut up. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it could.
Elsa waifu for life. What do you guys think about the idea of Frozen 2? The sequel in general.
It really actually looks genuinely interesting and cool. No
I
pun
agree.
intended.
I'm gonna kill you. I mean, if you look at the very beginning, with the way those oceans look, it looks like they just CGI'd Elsa onto a real world location. Now, given when it gets later into like the forest and everything, you can tell. But
Yeah, it's as if they almost made new software to do it.
any ideas on the plot? Since it was a very vague type of thing.
Well, I mean, it looks like she's fighting the water. I mean, she must hate water. In all seriousness, I think she's stuck on an island.
I honestly think she's trying to get somewhere with her power across water and, actually maybe, go look for her parents. Who knows,
Maybe traveling? Yeah, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. I was just kind of assuming she's she's testing her powers, seeing what she can do with running water, etc. But actually, I like the idea, and I hope they go with that, where they try to go and find, their parents.
That was a fan theory I saw on YouTube where they were going to set out to sail on a boat, but she was worried that if they could have the same thing happen to them as the parents. So this isn't my theory, this is somebody else's.
Okay.
And they were saying maybe she was training herself that if they almost get killed in the ocean, she can use her powers to save them from the waves or something.
So she's testing that, okay.
Yeah. One scene that I just saw again, because I was watching the trailer as we were talking, at the end, why does her sister,
Grab
pull out
that
a sword randomly and stab the... Obviously, she's not stabbing a camera, but who's behind the camera that she's going after?
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
And
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, they could easily pull a Disney, and it's like, it's a friendly character. It's like, oh, don't hurt me, I'm the fairy of the magical woodlands. And it's just like, oh, okay, you're a friend. I just thought you were gonna come here and kill us. It could be a very easy, like, fake-out trope when the movie comes out, but that's
No,
again, just
they
speculation.
better pull a Marvel and have it be something they're fighting.
Yeah.
I know Marvel's technically Disney.
And then I was going to say it could go exactly like how we were talking about before we rolled the cameras again, which is that they're actually taking it like the superhero style now, and like, which it could be. I mean, Disney has made some very interesting actiony non-princess movies before that revolve around a female heroine, but like,
yeah.
I mean,
With them owning, they own Star Wars and Marvel and Star Wars, and they've done a bunch of action. That being said, I don't want to get into the whole Star Wars thing, but the new Star Wars are literally just a reiteration of the old ones, so they haven't been crazy innovative.
Well, they wouldn't necessarily be doubling up, though, because this is, like, animated. It's still different, vastly different from Marvel in its own right.
Oh, I'm not saying, like, this would copy them. I'm just saying they have a lot of experience in that field of being able to make these crazy action-adventure movies with such a deep story, you know? And I think if they go down that road, they could definitely handle it with such a strong character with literally magical powers.
Well, because let's see, the first one, if they take that route, the first one was like a coming-of-age story for her. Like how she came to be, in a way.
Oh, also, random side note that may be common knowledge to people, but do you guys know that Tarzan is Elsa's brother?
That actually is...
What?
That being a fan theory, I can explain the fan theory in a moment, that is supposedly debunked, like it's been told that it's not true by whoever wrote Frozen, like they've said it's not true, which if the second one goes off for them to be finding their family and their parents, then that definitely makes sense. God bless you. But yeah, but I definitely like the fan theory, which, for Kevin's sake, and for those of you who do not know what the fan theory is, so if you look closely, and you have to seen a lot of the older movies at this point to be able to link some of these together, but if you look closely at Elsa's coronation, you can obviously see, what's his name? It starts with an E, from Tangled. You got Rapunzel and... Oh, yeah, well, his name was Flynn Rider. I don't remember his actual name, but yeah, anyways, you see Flynn Rider, because I can't remember his actual name, unless I was right, but I doubt it, and Rapunzel in the crowd walking into the coronation. And so, there's theories that those two families are related, and so it's thought that their family from the other kingdom was coming to pay respects for the loss of their parents, because they were close at one point. And whenever their parents did go off in that ship, it is the ship both that crashed and the parents made it onto the island wherever Tarzan was, and that was the baby. Tarzan is therefore related to Elsa and Anna, because that's their parents that made it safely onto the island. And at the same time, there's speculation that that ship was the ship that Ariel sees in The Little Mermaid, that's exploding and dying and everything.
That would have been a really nice tie-in if they actually didn't intend that.
Disney just pulls a Marvel.
Right? They could.
Now, was Marvel always Disney?
No, Marvel was not always Disney, I don't
Okay,
think.
that's what I
I'm
thought.
pretty sure it was its own thing, but Disney did buy it out. So on another note then, actually, wait, nope, sorry, I forgot. Back on the Frozen thing, there was one other thing from the trailer that was actually pointed out to me by my sister that I wanted to ask if you guys noticed. In one point, towards the end, you see a random gust of wind fly through the forest and lift up, I believe that was, dang, I'm just so bad with the names.
It looks like the blonde-haired
guy.
dude.
Yeah, whatever his face is. It looks like it lifts him up, like, with a very otherworldly power, and people are speculating that maybe Elsa has powers over air. And she's discovering
You mean Anna?
Oh, darn it, yeah. Anna. I am so sorry.
Wait, who's the girl that's in there? Is that Anna, the one with the blue eyes and orangish hair? She looks a little different.
Yeah, I think she looks maybe a little older, and I think they've given her a different hairstyle. But that's definitely Anna.
Although, in that scene, if you rewatch it, yeah, Air's coming across it, but it looks like he's shoving him from underground.
Yeah, but before it shoves from under him, it has like a wave of force behind it, like you see it going to him first. I don't know, what do you think about the idea of Anna having powers, Clayton?
I think it would be a great idea.
I mean, if they legitimately, quote-unquote, canonize the idea of superpowers in that age, in that world, because if everything is linked, then you got mermaids, which could, technically Aquaman, and then you've got healing powers with Rapunzel. You've got, Elsa has ice powers. If Anna has magic over air, then it could be safe to assume that Tarzan actually had a magic power to talk to the animals and super strength and dexterity, things like that, which would actually kind of make sense too, because if they're all from the same family. And I think it would be really cool to see that brought together.
The Fall Maiden, Summer Maiden, Spring Maiden.
Oh my gosh! Someone called Rooster Teeth. Claim copyright on that crap. I swear, if in Frozen 2 they introduce a character with silver eyes, I'm out. I quit. I can't Disney anymore.
You can't even Disney anymore.
Yeah, I would quit, because then I'd get Ruby spoilers, and I don't want to be spoiled on that. Pyrrha is alive, 2019.
I knew it!
I'm looking through some comments, and what did the purple flames come from? Why were they purple?
Flames? Oh yeah, I have no idea. That is also a good question. And how would it all not immediately melt to that? Who knows? But yeah. It definitely looks much more action-adventure based than inner battling based, like a typical Disney story usually is. So I am so interested and so excited to actually see this. Which is very strange considering, sure, the first movie, Frozen, was good, but I did not care for it that much. So I am actually surprisingly extremely excited to see all the characters brought back, see this story, all the crazy action they apparently are introducing into it. So I am 100% ready for this new movie to come out, actually. I think it's November it's coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I get to introduce my baby to a bunch of cool movies that he will never understand until he's older.
And then there's just gonna be me and Evan and probably even Kevin and you in a regard that's just gonna be turning him into a massive weeaboo.
Oh, come on. He's coming out of the womb a weeaboo. Let's be real here.
Well, if he's a true weeaboo, then he just won't come out. He'll be a shut-in.
He's coming out Katana Blade first.
I got my freaking Nintendo Switch up in here. I'm having a great time. What's the Wi-Fi password to this?
I mean, you gotta love that womb service, right?
Doctor just closes the womb back up. Seems we've made a miscalculation. It is not a boy or a girl. It is a weeaboo.
Just turns to each other. Where did we go wrong?
Looks back to that footage of Evan jumping in the well with you. You don't know my fetishes.
Oh darn. Just a second, I'll be right back. That being said, actually, the last ultrasound we got, the baby first waved at us, and then it flicked us off. So it is our child, 100%. 100%. You could just tell, you could see all the fingers, and just the middle one was up. It was just well played, son. You're coming out grounded, but well played. That, and on top of the fact, when we were trying to find out his gender, it was just, the nurse was obviously just immediately alright, so we're gonna try and find that, and he spread his legs, it's a boy. Just immediately, on cue, leg spread. So, gonna have to watch out for that one.
Especially around high school, maybe even middle school.
Especially around you. Both of you. Both of you. Kevin with your poor fingering advice, and Clayton with your history.
Hey, you have a history too, young man.
I'm not young anymore. You can call me Daddy. Kevin didn't throw up. He likes that idea.
What? I'm reading YouTube comments.
That being said, in talking about making love, and it is currently February when we are recording this, how's everyone feeling about Valentine's Day? I know this is me asking two single guys about that, but how are you guys excited about Valentine's Day?
I want chocolate.
You want chocolate?
Because apparently, according to anime and Japanese history, that is a holiday where girls bake sweets for dudes. So
I'm lucky enough where we do something for each other, so
I want cookies, like raisin oatmeal.
those would be one of the first cookies I'd go back to.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Kevin? How do you feel about Valentine's Day this year?
Wait, tomorrow's Valentine's Day?
I wasn't gonna say tomorrow, but way to date the video. But yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Oh.
That's my answer. I what? Valentine's Day, huh?
Well, that literally went over my head so far. Let's just date this even more. So you guys know, it's gonna be Valentine's Day in 32 minutes. So I'm a little tired. So everything has been going over my head. Figuratively and literally speaking, wink wink. So I do apologize for not being all there with this one.
Oh.
Yeah, I really don't do anything for Valentine's Day.
Guys, what was yesterday?
It was 12. Since tomorrow's the 14th.
February, in case nobody caught that.
At 11:29 p.m.
On a Tuesday.
It's Wednesday, dude.
You said yesterday.
See, they'll never know. We're confusing the heck out of them.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yes.
Hey, the my dudes thing is mine, my dude.
My bros.
I don't think I've heard you say that enough for me to even consider that your thing.
No, it seems more like Cody's.
No, Cody's is man. Cody's is,
Ah,
hey,
that's true.
man.
Hey,
Aw,
man.
Do you not remember the
It's
night
cool,
we were all
man.
playing Smash and like your sister and everyone else was cracking up because I kept responding to you all as my dudes? Oh, by the way, my roommate and his friends are like total Smashaholics, and I am actually pretty decent.
Who do you mean?
Roy. Or Bayonetta.
Yeah, those are some very strong characters. I hate fighting you when you're Roy, because you're just so fast. Even if I'm Sonic, it's just like, I was just not prepared for that movies. Have you tried the Piranha Plant yet? Dude, you absolutely have to. It's crazy insane, actually. I found him like to be a super strong character for how I like to play, so it's pretty surprising. I know a lot of people gave him hate because, you know, he's just a Piranha Plant, but that guy got some moves. My dude.
Got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger.
Jagger.
So come on, screw the nether. And back to weeaboo status we go.
You calling a weeaboo? I'm sitting here doing like freaking chest expanders, bro.
Yeah, and last episode you were sitting there playing a hentai tentacle game.
This is my dude. Alright.
You are absolutely set on making my dude your thing from now on, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, I guess it's not video proof, this is audio proof of Clayton absolutely failing at his late New Year's resolution. Because you're not going to stick through this till the end, I promise. You're going to forget by tomorrow.
Dude, at some point, I always do.
Forget?
Yeah.
Literally in the first episode of the old Ark Survival series, there's a point where you admit that I'm right, and I totally abused that.
Listen, Mafusu.
Surprised you remember the name of your monkey.
Of course.
Right.
You are my monkey.
Maybe someday in the future we should go back to that and actually finish those dang houses. Long live the king. Pushes Kevin off of his 2 platforms on his super high mountain.
And I wouldn't have cheats because I'm not the...
Yeah, now you have to get a flyer. Hey, if you guys seriously absolutely love what we do here, in our podcasts and our videos and our absolutely just random stupid bullcrap, please like, subscribe, and just pay us. No, we actually we're legally cannot, but please support us, and we will continue to be putting out this kind of content for you guys. Something we absolutely love doing. Thanks. Shameless plug. Continue.
So what word
Yes,
do we all have, the newest? What one did you buy all of us, Clayton? I forget.
Aberration, wasn't it? I would absolutely love to try that out, because I've read nothing, I've seen nothing, I have avoided everything on Aberration for like a year, so that we can try and finally play this thing. I am so looking forward to seeing how Aberration goes, and completely dying all the time.
I'm gonna murder you.
So, I know. I was telling Kevin I gotta be prepared for all the screaming I'm gonna do when you troll the crap out of me.
I still want to do a Pixelmon server and actually, like, for once, start that channel I've been talking about for the longest time. I figured maybe a good way for me to start that channel is to just make very short app review videos, because I do a lot of like downloading just random apps and playing them until I get the hang of it and be like, okay, this was fun, or this was a complete, absolute waste of my time.
Hey, I completely support you in that, and plus, if it's mobile games, then you got absolutely easiest way to record them, you don't need any crazy technology to do that. That said, when it gets to be warmer, another thing we should do is definitely film ourselves playing Pokemon Go. Just walk around catching things. Sure, the game may be dead, but we're Bro Force 5. We can do whatever the heck we want.
I waited until it was dead to start playing.
Let's be real here, okay? It's all because of my fiance that we have all started playing Pokemon Go down here. So, thank you. Shout out to my beautiful, lovely fiance, to-be wife, to-be mother. Not my mother, but a mother of our child. I love you very much. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead.
Nope, it's your mother.
Nobody watches these, right? Nobody listens to our podcast. It should be fine. Perfectly fine.
Right?
And this is exactly the episode where everyone will start listening to the podcast just to watch. Number 2. Somebody please take this conversation topic away from me. Get someone think of something else, please, God.
Who likes pie?
I love pie. I cannot eat pie. I cannot eat anything anymore. So you guys are lucky you got in that stupid, disgusting birthday challenge on me when you did, because now I physically could not do it.
Who knows? Could have been that destroyed you.
That's what Kevin said, but there's no way. I was eating that much of that crap beforehand, just, not all at once in disgusting combinations.
It was
horseradish and donut.
Combination. We literally made a food chemical reaction, a gastronomical reaction within you that caused your body to melt down.
Oh, I know you did, because you both tasted the exact same thing that I did. You know exactly what I'm talking about, with that stupid quote-unquote mint shake.
Yeah.
I actually drank a good amount of that, to be honest.
You did, and then 5 seconds later, on video, you were completely regretting it. You were convulsing. You were literally convulsing on video. I think we just summoned out the demon in Clayton. That's what happened. We exorcised him with that drink.
You exercised? He started doing push-ups.
What am I supposed to say? Was it exorcist? Is that the proper
actually, you probably said it right, but, it just, if you think about it, it just...
Sorry, I'll emphasize it more. It's exorcised him.
Yeah, there you go.
Exorcised.
You exorcised his size.
You nerd. But it's actually kind of funny that, considering your name is, in most games, Celestial Demon,
Right?
So you've been exorcised.
Drop and give me 20.
Now you're only Celestial.
Literally,
Celestial
I did
wrestler.
not hear you say my name right. I heard Celestial Demon.
Wait, what is it? I think that's what I said. Hey, I could have said Celestial Succubus, but you're welcome for me not saying that.
No, you said
Actually, when it's a male, it's an incubus. FYI.
Incubus, oh.
An incubus is the same thing as a male version succubus.
So then what does that say about the word incubator? Because you got incubus and baiting. I don't think those two things go together very well to describe something that, is supposed to raise eggs, basically. I think we should find a new topic. Somebody, please.
Yeah, we really should, shouldn't we?
You know what the scariest part is? We're still only halfway through, a reasonable episode. And I'm already so done with you guys.
Wow.
So have you ever heard of the Urus?
No, what's that?
It's a Lamborghini.
I'm not a
It's
car
SUV.
person, so I would not have heard of it.
Your ass. You usually sit on it when you go to the restaurant.
I usually kick it whenever you disappoint me. I beat you.
So is this Lamborghini's car that you beat up or something? What?
That is exactly what it is. Slaps roof of car. You can fit so many dead babies into this. What?
Have you seen the Bakugo meme
No. What is it?
from My Hero Academia? He slaps the roof of the car and the car just explodes.
No.
I have one better for you guys. I'll have to load it up so I can show it to you because I can't describe it as well as just seeing it because it's so relatable. So whenever that comes up, I'll send it to you guys here on Skype. But I can't wait to show you this.
Just changed my activities from working out to now searching those memes because I want to look at those memes. I mean, I see what my old college roommate was about. Like, memes really do help with the depressions.
Seriously, they do. I agree. I think it's a great tactic.
I mean,
Sure, it
technically
can.
it's the laughing, but hey, who's gonna...
Yeah. But I mean, having something new to laugh at may just be part of the American societal system where we need something new every 10 seconds, but it
Not
does
just
work.
the same old, same old. Get something new to laugh at.
I'm still waiting for Google to open. Maybe I'll have to pause my ARC download. No, it's done downloading. It's just installing for the next 2 hours. Kevin, I think we'll have to take a rain check on testing out servers.
Possibly, if it's not already installed.
Uraraka slaps roof of car. Car starts floating away.
I swear, if you find the one I'm thinking about before I find it, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh my gosh. Car salesman slaps roof of his brother. This bad boy knows the way.
I can hear that meme. I can picture that meme. That meme has done everything right.
Oh, my life.
What life? Wendy's slaps roof of McDonald's. You can fit so much uncooked meat in this bad boy. Oh man, I love the companies back, like, you know, sassily fighting each other on social media. I think it's absolutely hilarious. What do you guys think about that? I agree. It's legitimately made me want to go to Denny's more. I'm not even gonna lie. It's legit makes me want to go to Denny's and be like, thank you for everything you've done for this country.
Denny's?
Did I say Denny's? I meant Wendy's. I apologize again. It is now 11:45.
Yeah, Wendy's is gonna roast you. You're done.
Avery's news
next.
feeds. Woo!
I don't know. Can Denny's roast? I feel like Denny's is usually more roastable.
No, Wendy's is gonna roast you for messing up.
No. Come at me, Wendy's. Hit me. Dude, I swear, if Wendy's would actually clap back at us, I would be so honored. Alright, let me see if I can grab this, send it to you guys. I have it downloaded, finally. I am so excited for you guys to see this. Wait, there you go. Let me know. Tell me how you feel about that.
Yes. Approves.
The Banshee one?
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
This is...
Slaps roof a car. You get plus 18 medal.
Is that a Fallout meme thing?
Fortnite.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. I haven't played. And to be clear, with everyone here, it's not that I haven't played because I don't like Fortnite, it's because I cannot aim in any game. I refuse to play a shooting game.
Slaps roof of high school. This bad boy could fit so many emotionally unstable individuals in it.
I mean, that was not even funny. That just explains my life.
I know.
Car salesman slaps BMW. Bumblebee slaps back.
Hey, you gotta check this out, though. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna do my own meme based off of something Avery made me think of.
Oh god, what did I do? What if I just rot into this world?
You ready, guys?
Some proof of battle buses work if there's any pressure. Oh my god!
You ready,
I'm gonna
Avery?
save that one for myself. Hold on a second. I need to... Did you see Kevin's? You gotta see Kevin's first. Oh my gosh. That one... Okay. I might have to edit a few videos or photos into this this podcast. There are so many memes to be shared. Alright, Clayton, hit me.
Slaps roof of car.
I see an OK symbol.
Yeah, I see the gotcha symbol.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, like, it only showed me that on the notification that you sent me a message, and on the actual text I see 2 boxes, so I didn't know if you were trying to send
I
me
was
something
thinking
else.
of like the cup you got me, and I'm like, oh, how about that?
Well, you got me.
Because what really made me think of that is while I was looking through the memes, there's a picture of like slaps roof of car, and then it showed 2 individuals in the car doing promiscuous things, and says, "Is that a car salesman?" But I figured it'd be more safe to just say "gotcha." Because why not?
No, I don't think it exists. I was just gonna say, for anyone who's played the Shadow the Hedgehog game, just the reference of Vector slaps the roof of Shadow the Hedgehog. You can fit so many computer rooms in this. The joke behind that is every 5 seconds he says that line in the game.
Oh.
Aww. I think you've offended a fandom with that one, Kevin. Galzette. Frickin'. Alright, so we've been talking about video games a couple times now here, actually. I have a question for you guys. What is your idea of the most ideal video game that you would want to play? Like, if you had every control over it and you could make anything happen in it, and you're like, okay, I want open world, I want crazy RPG, like, what is your ideal perfect video game that you would want to play?
Open world, customizability out the wazoo, and a randomization method that makes it so nobody almost ever has the same experience. Like, you cannot farm items from the same location because when you go there, it randomizes a certain tier of item, but there are so many skins, abilities, and things that just you almost always get something unique, but also not overpowered.
So, a controlled No Man's Sky.
Maybe, yeah.
That sounds something similar to what I'd like. Would you want it fantasy or real life type of stuff?
Maybe somewhere in between, honestly.
What would your ideal game be?
Okay, so what was the one I was thinking of before? So like a mecha,
Kidding.
a mecha type game where like you can customize the mech and everything, but you can also fight outside of it too a bit.
Okay.
And not like Titanfall. That's kind of the mech isn't really.
The mech's not the main focus in that one. Like
It is, but it isn't. It's just like you're the player still, basically, just with different weapons.
So you want to play Genlock?
Pretty much, and then I also would want it to be full dive.
Oh, full dive. That would be something. I don't know if I'd enjoy that too much, or if that would just make me more depressed as a living, breathing person, though.
Right.
I feel like it would definitely turn into a Ready Player One world very quickly, with people not caring about the real world and just, quote-unquote farming Bitcoin in-game, and you could probably make an easy living off of that. I think my ideal game would be, I don't know, I like too many types of games. Like, I like adventure platformer, I like puzzle games like Pikmin, open world games like Skyrim. I don't know if there's any way to combine them all into one game that I would want to play, There's just too many elements of different games that I like that just don't really work well together, so I don't know. I don't think I have myself an ideal game. Other than, for the Pikmin and Luigi's Mansion series to continue on forever and ever, and maybe a good Sonic game. It's not asking for much. It's not asking much. Bring me Pikmin 4! I'm done. There are so many things wrong with this game right now. With the screen, this image, the longer you look, the worse it is. Is that Cooking Mama?
I think. Got some Star Wars in there, some GTA, some Truck Simulator, some RuneScape.
Lego Star Wars.
Some Monkey Balloon Defense. Minecraft. Oh my goodness, some
Call of Duty.
Yeah, it looks like some Fallout.
I can't see it too clearly, but the guy he's looking at in the middle of the screen there looks like a Roblox character.
And then it's Overwatch guns in a CS:GO environment. It looks to be.
Yeah, CS:GO or something like,
And Rad Scorpion, I think that's Metal Gear. Then it looks like those Shadow Warrior health bar too. He has like 50 health bars.
Yeah.
And
I literally just saw this meme, guys, and it reminded me just how old we are.
Don't age me. I'm already having a child.
I remember when I used to watch that on VHS.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. And it was so exciting and interesting, and now I'd watch it and I'd probably be bored to death, to be honest.
My fiance got me the Tom and Jerry the Nutcracker movie, and I watched through the whole thing easy peasy. I've gotten back into Tom and Jerry a little more than I actually thought I could these days. It's aged well with me. Is there any one topic we want to finish off with? Something to bring us into the end?
The end game?
I think if we try to do any talking about Endgame, we'll be here another hour. I will add Avengers Endgame into my podcast topics list. Bring it around town. Have you guys watched any SpongeBob lately? Oh, here's a good one. How about what'd you guys think of the Super Bowl halftime show for the SpongeBob thing?
I didn't see it, but I heard that they never went through with it.
Pretty much. I didn't stay for it because, I saw the Avengers Endgame trailer, the Captain Marvel trailer. I was done. I saw what I needed to see. But I watched it, and they only literally, like, pretty much just showed SpongeBob's face for, like, 5 seconds. And that was it. And then they didn't even sing, Sweet Victory. They just went on to terrible mumbling rapper that nobody really cared for, and it was just a complete uproar. Like, I agree with all the fans. Like, if you're going to tease everybody that we're gonna do this from SpongeBob as a tribute to the creator who recently died, God rest his soul, many hours of stupid, mindless entertainment, appreciated him for that, but like, if you're gonna do that, either do it completely or just say you're not gonna do it. Don't half-ass it so badly that you're going to literally make everyone upset with you.
Apparently the National Hockey League actually did it. Like, they yeah,
the Hockey League put up the full video. Like, they weren't messing around. They were like, all right, NFL's not going to do this. We got this. Just played the whole video as tribute in the middle.
And then
of the
did a
game.
light show too.
It was just sad to see on NFL's part. And that being said, the halftime show without all the SpongeBob stuff was just sad to begin with as well. It was just not. It wasn't the quality that you'd come to expect from such a huge production.
Super Bowl. Yeah, it would have been better probably for them to literally just reproduce it, the whole thing. Like, they could have had people come out from under, like, a stage, rising up on something, like with a bubble, and then, like, have them actually start playing it like they did in the thing, have them dressed up and stuff, like in cosplay. That would have been a tribute, like, beyond belief.
Yeah, and they had the funds and the idea and the ability to do that. Oh, man, I miss Left Shark so much. That was my favorite Super Bowl meme.
Baby shark, doo-doo-doo-doo!
No. I'm going to have a child, and that is not going to be in this household.
Hopefully not. Hey, kid, you wanna hear Baby Shark?
I hate you all.
I feel like either me or Clayton's gonna do it.
If anyone ever catches wind of it, everyone's going to do it.
Right?
If Broforce 5 takes off and they watch this, my Twitter feed is going to literally be, hey, Avery, Baby Shark.
Baby Shark! Oh my.
Oh, man. Well,
what was that? What did that come from? That had to have been a series or something.
Oh. A dance version of Baby Shark was popularized online in a 2007 YouTube video named Kleiner High and published by Alexandra Mueller, also known by her stage name Alamule. This version is set to the theme of Jaws and tells the story of a baby shark who grows up and eats a swimmer.
Oh my goodness, what? Yeah, May 29th, 2008. It was originally to the theme of Jaws, and it wasn't in English.
I don't know.
All right, what should I say? This has been another episode of Tampon Cast, and
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Alright, so Clayton's not allowed to do outros anymore. Episode 2, he's banned. We gotta get a new guest.
This has been episode of Tide Podcast.
Bro number 3.
4.
5.
And we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe if you want more of these, because if you don't, screw you, we're gonna do it anyways, because this is fun.